Hey everyone, it's the Blazer King with King's Critiques, and we're here for my Isekai Life. If you haven't seen the episode by the time you see this upload, do go and play link alongside. List my comments as it goes along. I know I run that a bit fast, but it's off memory now, so except for the times when I screw up, I just kind of fast forward, especially because half of you turn off by like the 20-30 second mark, so like maybe rushing past the intro is what I need to do to get to the point of what I do here. I don't know. Then again, maybe the 20-30 second mark is just the amount of time I get from my end, and that's what's the average watch time. I don't know yet. Let me know what I could do to improve. But like I said, if you haven't seen the episode by the time you see me uploaded, do go ahead and pull me up alongside, list my comments as it goes along, or leave me running in the background to let me get the watch time. That'd be much appreciated because I need a ton of watch time for partner status, as well as 100 or so subscriptions. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. That said, let's roll into the episode. And I'm gonna like record something to test the waters, as to say. Because, like, I watched a bunch of stuff about how to not get in trouble with, copyright, so... Oh, right. Yuji's facing this dude. I almost forgot about that. I mean, it's the season finale, so it's gonna go one of two ways. Yep. So, like, here's my question. If Yuji can see every creature going crazy, and if he's, like, the greatest mage alive, couldn't he, like, do some Goku level shit and, like, take all of the evil energy from these creatures and pour it into one gigantic spirit bomb like attack? Because, like, I think that would be the way to go about things, but I mean, obviously, he's gonna figure out a way because it's either gonna go he wins and cliche anime ending, or he loses and everyone's dead, which I've only seen happen like once or twice. Which, on topic, Platinum End, good show, but really anticlimactic ending. Keep forgetting you can't hit spacebar to unpause. This doesn't work like Verb. Yeah, I could actually download the other recording software and run both versions. No. Oh, hmm. Nah, I'd rather test things. Right. So now they're just unleashing the strongest spell possible at each other. He's trying though. He's trying his hardest. Well, seems that him being a wandering mage kinda helped things. You know, honestly, with the way I'm reacting, I really will bring up just a question to everybody since it's coming for everything I'm watching in the next 1 through 3 weeks. Does anybody else get emotional just from the fact that they know this is the season finale of a show? So, like, it's one of those things where you've seen the character development of not only the main character, but the side characters as well. So, like, you actually feel like you've seen them do something. Not every show is like this, but some of them are, and like the ones that are like that, it really does kind of touch on the soul just a little bit because the minor characters in this show developed thanks to meeting Yuji. It's kind of the same as with any main character in a big show, you know? And like that's the kind of vibe a lot of anime watch or anime want. You know, the people who make the show, the manga, the light novel, whatever, want the people watching or reading to, connect to things. They want to have the vibe that their main character is just like a godsend to everybody they meet. At least in the cases where their main character is a hero, but that's like 90% of anime, so. Uh, you've been people have been with me for a couple of years here with this, and you'll know how I get when it comes to a season finale of a show, especially a show I really like. And this is like the third best isekai show of the season, beat out only by Parallel World Pharmacy and Black Summoner. Not even any of the ones that are like huge on the Achi, just they're all really good shows. And like the art style on this is kind of mid, but the story is just really good. I don't know. You can let me know your opinions on that. Thanks to Yuji. So he's gonna play the support role while facing the main boss. Big brain. Big brain. Not quite full, but close enough. Sure. That's exactly what it means. Wow, he didn't even try to defend himself against that. He just took it. Damn, just gonna keep abusing him with it. Probably a lot of mana. Actually, no, an attack like that probably costs next to no mana, honestly. Like, that's one of those storyline written in attacks that take, like, basically no damage. Yeah, nah, there won't be any of that. Bitch. And Yuji falls down like the badass he is. Fucking blacksmith's assistant is just impressed by everything, isn't he? His mana's probably just like way back into the negatives like before. Or how about no? Because that was not fun for Yuji. It really sucks to be that level of protagonist, though, that you can't, like, even enjoy the fact you just won a hard-fought victory. See, you say that, and yet, will it really be true? Stop, Tiger Bro. Proud Wolf. Stop being a pussy. So that's how they're gonna end it off, with him just staring. No, honestly, that would have been a good moment for a cliffhanger, honestly. Is him staring down a bunch of monsters that we know he's gonna absolutely destroy. And then he approaches with all their pelts. Of course. Of course he did. I don't have a party. Yeah, your name's already. Oh, that's what she's assuming. No, bitch. He legit has no party. So is he even gonna get the chance to break it to her that he actually killed that thing on his own? Or is he just gonna let her believe what she wants to believe? Probably that, because he doesn't want to take credit for being a badass, but yeah, sure. Waifu, waifu, waifu. Sorry. Like, I legit could not hold back. Bullshit. Mm, mm. See, your name's already out there. You got well known even if you didn't want to. And the slimes are just all smug. Like, honestly, the main thing I'm gonna say is I'm very disappointed they dropped, like, the main waifu of the show at the very end of the season. Like, that's kind of fucked up. If you're gonna drop, like, a big time waifu like that, don't wait till the end of the series, or at least the season. That's fucked. That's really fucked. I y'all know how I am when it comes to the Opai and the Megane and them coming together. It just, mm. And she's not even that ridiculous in the first area either. Like, just kind of reminds me of like a blonde, more strict Ellen or like a less busty Glinda. Like, one of those two things. But, like I said, this is like the third best Isekai of the season. It would go higher, but like, honestly, I like Kelvin a lot more than I did Yuji because Kelvin knows he's strong and owns up to it. And Pharma is kind of the same. He knows what he can do. And while he tried to hide it at first, once his secret was out, he just owned it. And when people try to be aggressive with him, he knows how to be aggressive back and not give two shits. He doesn't hurt anybody. No, he avoids doing that. If he gets hurt, he'll just scare somebody into shitting themselves without having to hurt them. But still, one of the best isekais of the season, and like introducing the waifu at the end. Can't wait to see more of her if we get a season 2, because we know there's a lot of times animes like, oh yeah, here's a cliffhanger leading into a season 2, but you're either not gonna get it at all or get it for years. And then there's other shows that you don't expect to get a season 2 that do. I'm hoping this is one of those shows that we get the season 2 even if it has to take a couple years, because it's better than like with Taboo Tattoo, which a lot of people say is a terrible adaptation of the manga. I really like Taboo Tattoo, and the way they literally showed us previews for things that were already drawn up for season 2 and then just never happened, that pisses me off. Like, it's not one of those things where the fans want it, the content is there, they just aren't doing it yet for some reason, like No Game No Life. Or taking 5 to 6 years like they did for Devil as a Part Timer. Or they when did season? I think no, actually season 1 was 2006, wasn't it? So they took 16 years. I'm actually slightly off. I'm double checking that while I'm speaking about it. 2013. Okay, so I was kind of in between. It took 9 years, not 6 years. But yeah, I really hope that if we do get season 2 of this and I don't have to go find the manga and read it, because there's so many things I have to do with that as it is, that like it happens sooner rather than later. And like, people should keep getting on and bitching at the people who made No Game No Life to get us season 2 already, because the content's there, the desire from the fans is there. So the only thing that's needed is the desire and the funding of the people that actually make it. But like, the most important part is already done in the popularity. That is the thing that deems whether something gets a season 2, 3, 4, etc. or not, is popularity and funding. And they have half of that already. And I imagine they have the other half too, because I'm pretty sure it's a company that already and is still putting out tons of things. I don't know. For this show though, like, Yuji's a badass and he's gonna have to own up to it now if we get a season 2. The new girl that they introduced is a waifu, like I said. There have been a lot of other really cute girls in the show, but this one takes the cake. Father Sile is probably the best priest I've seen in anything. You know, anime, real TV shows, definitely reality. I'm not a religious person though, so I can't speak much to that. I only go from what I hear that priests have done, and not a lot of good things. Maybe some good things, but not a lot compared to what I've heard otherwise. But that was also like the mid 2000s, so who knows? Maybe that's changed more. Then it, I'm not continuing on that line of thought. That's for Twitter. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the show, the new waifu, any old waifus that might exist in your mind, and anything else to do with the show and your desires for what could happen in season 2 if we get one. Also, let me know of any other shows, movies, etc. this season, next season, or in general I should be watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my main channel in the description down below. Ring both bells like Facebook, follow Twitter to keep updated with things. TikTok, because I upload videos in 10 minutes from here on from both channels. I almost said the thing I said last week, but gotta not do that anymore. I have no more backed up content for that channel. Twitch, subscribe there for benefits. Can do so Twitch Prime for free. All the subscriptions help out immensely. Over there's instant gratification. Over here, I'm a little over 100 needed for the count needed for partner. But I also need a ton of watch time, so don't forget to check out the playlist here, wherever it is over here, and the video recommended here, wherever the fuck that is. And until next time, I'm the Blazer King with Gangsta Critique. Sign out. Ta-ta for now. Peace.